Is this really? I guess when Ember gets BKB, then he should be chilling. But pre BKB, seems like there might be some concerns for the Ember if he has a pretty rough lane.
It's hard to snowball save as well. But Ricky is kind of scared of chains if you have a follow up too. So depends how he'll go. We'll see what Purple Paradox choose to do here. Judging from their past, they'll probably go into like some slaughter kind of hero. Since they already see the Ricky. Bounty Hunter, maybe? No. Oh, yay. Alright, not a huge Silencer fan once again, but it's okay, I guess. They picked the bounty against the Ricky. Probably post 3.
Interesting. I'm excited. This is gonna be a good game. This is gonna be a good game.
Uh,
I got a bounty hunter and a Rika to cast. What more
uh,
can I ask for?
that's true. What more can you ask for? But Beastmaster, right? So it is confirmed. Probably 80% carry Ricky, Jikroy hero.
All right. That's. Would you say Ricky as a laner is someone that kind of needs to continue to play the lane? Like does he have the capability to leave the lane early on, maybe to look to occupy the off lane and boot the off laner out? Can he go back and farm the jungle? Like how is Ricky's lane really going to be able to shape up versus Bounty?
I think most of the time you want to stay in your lane because you're like high armor, high regen kind of hero, and you just want to avoid the jungle. You can either go to the off lane or stay in the safe lane. I think nowadays you kind of favor protecting like your safe lane hero to stay in the safe lane because the off laner takes a lot of farm now, and if you move to the off lane and you're not able to take the tower, the off lane farm kind of falls off and it feels really bad.
That works out perfectly then for the bounty hunter, doesn't it? Because this is a hero who wants to verse heroes that look to play the lane, where you've got this crazy amount of stats now with that recent change, and your trading potential is great with Janata as well, being able to steal all the extra gold.
Yeah, that's true. I think it's up to Spawn to pick a hero that can like kind of kick out this bounty hunter right now. Full bad. Interesting.
Well, they think it could be. They think it's still looking for a carry here. Or
Hutch.
at least something. Lifesteal and the Shadow Fiend's been banned out from Purple Paradox.
I think it's just heroes that are good against the Ember and the Pudge. Heroes that they've seen Spawn play too as well. Because Potato, I think he plays like Ember Bat SF. Probably not the most like carry-ish mids. Especially heroes that are good against Ember and Pudge. Spawn need to Spawn definitely need to do something to address this Pudge right now because their heroes don't look like they kill Pudge at all. I like the Silencer a bit more now too. They have like something to global for, dismember with global, can't cancel.
Yeah.
Something.
I'm trying to see what they can do to look to address the Pudge. The hero that is very vulnerable to right click damage, and so minus armor as well, but I don't know where they're going to be able to get that.
I think Razor is like one of the heroes, just minus armor, double out. But I'm not sure if Potato plays it. Monkey King, there's your answer. Quite a good pick. He has like Beast Aura, is supposed to play with pretty easy lane as well. Oh, it's a Dalul Ricky pos 4. Okay, okay. Things are different now. It's the Jikroy Monkey King. Doesn't want to play Ricky.
Is this still going to be a bounty 3? Do they have any shenanigans on Purple Paradox?
I don't think so. I don't think so. I think it's still gonna be a bounty tree. It's kind of hard to change. What could you swap here? You could only swap the Tuskar, really. I think swapping the Silencer is a bit too much. They decide not to swap. Same way, still playing the bounty. It's definitely not an easy lane anymore. He doesn't get to like bully the carry. It's gonna be like one of those stay behind bounty games.
I like this Monkey King pick a lot.
Yeah, I think it saved the draft a lot.
Yeah.
He has like so much to do now.
Yeah. You got great ways to be able to keep people inside the Wukongs. I think Beast Monkey is a pretty good pairing as well. Someone that likes
Mhm.
having that bonus attack speed, so you're going to get a lot of value out of the inner beast. You got heroes that can make a lot of space for the Monkey King as well throughout the early game. It's got some pretty good matchups as well. Might have some difficulties with maybe the scepter timing very, very early on before Jikroy gets BKB, but
Yeah, there's definitely a timing on Purple Paradox where they are stronger, like magic damage against the monkeys, something he never wants to play against, but he does probably have the scaling advantage in this game, I will say, if they manage to hold the map.
well, I will say I'm a little bit disappointed that we get this both supports in regards to the Ricky and the bounty hunter. I was
The bounty's off lane, I believe.
oh
Just
true
the
true true
Ricky.
true true true. Well, it's well, hopefully he has a game where he doesn't look like a support. I want to see this bounty hunter kind of pop off here, and we'll see what the case is going to be to enable that pop off. Same as gone for the windlace first to help out. A lot of movement speed out for the bounty.
Yeah, I think the lane's not that bad. Like once you get Vanguard, you can kind of still steal Monkey's goal, but you can't really kick him out ever. He has no threat. Smoke again. Are they gonna do anything? No, not really. Kinda running up. Right, scout. Won't see anyone though.
Still gonna get the wards down, set themselves up.
30 seconds.
Other lanes are able to get themselves ready to go. 88's even trying to bury himself into the trees to potentially find if anyone gets a little bit too separated from the team. Even separate them more potentially with that hook, and yeah, we'll see if that might be the case, Dio. See you
Valky's just standing down there. He's trying so hard to beat.
Come on, boys. Come on. Edge a little closer.
The battle begins.
Ooh.
Comes.
Ah, boring.
Ruin.
Boo.
Like-
Let's see. We got ourselves set up for a pretty exciting second game. Some new heroes, different roles. Very excited to see how this one's going to be able to turn out as we have our mid lane once again. We already saw this matchup earlier in the day with the Tiny and the Ember Spirit.
Yeah, Mel won the matchup against Tiny earlier, but I still think it's might be better for Ember. We'll see if Valky's more experienced player in this. We'll see how this matchup goes.
And also has kind of the momentum, I feel like. And it's probably a big thing. Feeling very confident. That range creep deny is definitely going to help out. But we'll see how he's able to shape up. In regards to our side lanes, though, looking down bottom, Delula's trying to play off the back of the pull. He's gone for the Orb of Venom as well. What are your thoughts on the Orb of Venom in a lane like this? Do you feel like they can get aggressive?
Maybe on the silencer, like he can kind of bully him, but I'm not very sure what else you can buy as Ricky. I said Dalu's kind of in a bit of trouble, taking a lot of damage. Can they go aggressive? Maybe later on when the beast has levels.
The position for Moody is going to be very awkward as the game continues. So I should say the lane really continues on. A lot of slows that he has to be worried about. Can't really consider like the boots to probably maybe offset some of the movement speed slow. So we'll see what his role is going to be. In particular, top lane, we got some shenanigans once again. It seems like a lot of the side lanes now is just the look at all pulls, try and offset some of the advantages that the enemy team has in some of the trickier matchups.
Well, nothing much to do in this lane. Just gonna try to get as much as he can on Seimei. Trying not to give Jingu over as well. Oh, Fierce-La pulling the wave once again.
What is the role out of Travens in a lane like this, where Jikroy should be pretty comfortable with the 1v1 solo versus Seima?
I think you wanna stack more for your Tiny. Because Jikroy doesn't like feel any pressure at all once he's down.
Ooh, all right. That's a great way to combine with Dick Roy. The boundless into the arrow helps him secure first blood.
That's really big. He has his full corrosion now, I believe.
Mid lane? A bit of damage onto Valky as well. Toss under the tower, so... Nicely done.
Hold too. 70 nice. I guess Tiny just has like outright higher damage with the tree. Dalu and Moody trading.
Yeah, Moody. Oh no, Dalu doesn't get too much distance away. Teetering back and forth. Dalu is not sure if he can try and stick around, but we'll be able to do so. Arcane Curse expires. Dalu's okay, and make sure he gets in range for the experience as well, as Kamizu's going to get the bounty, however.
Death's bounty. Dire's structures are fortified.
We'll start at least for Swarm. 2 early kills. Gonna have the water rune spawning shortly. So we will have 1 rotation coming out. Nothing too crazy. Just gonna be fields that are looking to try and help out, try and protect Valky and take away one of the runes from Potter 2. It's a bit awkward though, because Samay very much struggling in this lane.
Hold too. Very low. Yeah, his top lane's really rough for the bounty hunter. Not really sure what he can do up here. I'm more worried for his touch score. Still level 1 minute 4. Doesn't really have anywhere to go.
Mid lane Valky on the Potter 2. It's gonna glyph aggressively so he can try and continue to play with the slight spam as top lane. Feels like he's gonna go down as well. So 3 kills early for Spawn, and you were just mentioning that this task is already having a really difficult time here to have some involvement through the first 5 minutes, and it looks like that's gonna continue.
Oh, I wonder if the glyph kind of helped Jikroy there, because they were going on the monkey and I think they wanted to glyph the boundless on the wave. But because mid lane used the...
Bottom lane? Pudge falling pretty low, but it's actually going to be Delor that goes down first. Kamizu with 2 points in the axes is going to have plenty of bursts to be able to blow up the Pudge, so they get a return kill in. Even Potter 2 is going to look to make a rotation as well. Moody stick charges. Is it enough to keep him alive? Couple more right clicks, and the slow from the ball should allow them to catch up as Kamizu finds a double kill. A much better game out of the offlaner here for Spawn.
So... I don't know if this is a good rotation. Ember's kind of pressuring mid by himself now. You see mid tower's down to less than half health. Tiny, super slow, walking back mid. Frizzla is in position to zone him as well as take the rune. Can you get it? Oh.
Seems like both the fours have like a very awkward role in this game, considering how kind of poorly their lanes have gone. I should say bottom's gone quite well, but I'm intrigued on what the Lul is going to be able to get out of this. Hold that, because they can try and slow down Kamizu's game. Great rotation out of feelers though. Not really needing to help out top too much, considering with where the lane is positioned currently for the bounty hunter.
Yeah, mid lane they try on Valky, but unfortunately Arrow was on cooldown. Bit of a miscommunication from them. Top lane, Seimei just continuing to try to be annoying, but Jikroy doesn't care too much. Having the time of his life up here. 15 denies, gets Jingu once again.
Yeah, he's gonna go down here, it looks like. They were just waiting for him to pop out of the cover of the invis. And a dive onto the tower, and with the action across the map, they're well aware that no one's going to look to TP up, as 88 down bottom's in some trouble. Potter 2 gets the combo out. They might even look for Moody as well. Potter 2's lacking the resources, though, to continue in pursuit, so The Lord will not be able to continue chasing down Moody.
Is under attack.
This Ember is doing a really good job of punishing the tower every time Tiny goes down. We'll lose this tower now. Not the best for him.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I wouldn't really expect that into the Emperor as well, but Valky with that first catapult just did so much damage early on and might be able to find a kill as well. The Lord just has to kind of hope and pray that he's going to get someone else to come on over to set up for the Blink Strike, but he doesn't even have enough mana for that.
Yeah. Tough luck running into the same way. They will swap lane now. Pudge is up here. I'm not sure how much Bell he'll do, but he definitely gets to farm. He has his Vanguard. They're all coming up top. Oh, they're going on Jikroy.
Alright, Jikroy is going to need some boys to come on over, and what with the triple snowball, they'll be too late it looks like. Locked into the tree line, Dismember to hold him in for good measure. Jikroy! Oh, they missed the look! Oh no, Jikroy lives.
Yeah, I thought he was dead for sure.
Would have been a big kill for them to find, slowing down Jikroy's game considering his top of the net worth.
Middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, by far as well. Well, they do kick him out. Still a small victory for them.
And now Bounty's going to look to re-enter this top lane.
Dire's courier has been killed.
I know they're kind of stuck here for the moment. Seimei, they'd love to get some kills. Getting the injection of gold into the bank. Jikroy's going to try and lay down the Wukongs. They don't have the stuns to hold them into place though, as now Dire, they're locked into this location of the map as they'll bring down Travens thanks to the Shuriken. And now they'll be able to move over to Jikroy as well. Surging on forward, instant they go, surrounding the Monkey King. And now with all the gold into the bank, a great fight for the lads on Radiant.
Yeah, they felt very forced from spawn. Didn't really have the numbers nor the resources to take the fight yet.
Tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
The interesting build from the Tiny, choosing to go for Power Treads into Echo Saber. Not interested in buying the thing at all.
Very interesting. It's... I suppose Radiant are a lineup that are just going to run at you. But it feels kind of nice to still have some way to initiate, considering they don't particularly have that.
Yeah, okay, he has it queued up now. Probably will buy the dagger first.
Bottom lane? Roar into Delul's follow-up. Nothing 88 can do. Unfortunately, he's going to have to watch his support die in the lane. You have to be a bit cautious of that as the game goes on for Kamizu, not to feed over too many of their Helm of the Dominators against the Pudge. They are wrapping over though. Velky. They will be scouted out and Observer next to the outpost. He's going to be the first man to the scene though in regards to Purple Paradox, and well, but the rest of the boys will be too late to connect.
This doesn't look like a conventional Beastmaster build. 420. Feel like I've not seen it before. This is the Pudge slaying build.
Now, if it's a Pudge slaying build, you're having some difficulties if he's top of the net worth. You might need to slay him a little bit more.
That is true.
Again, this Observer Ward's giving them so much information. What can they really look to do with it though? I would love to take a fight, but Radiant, they've got their own ward placed as well that scouts out Travens. Oki's going to try and move on forward. Oh, he's going to be cautious, but the Roar on cooldown, there's not too much that Radiant have to be worried about. They don't have the vision of Delul at the moment, waiting under the cover of the Invis. Even Jikroy's going to look to get involved as well. 5 members have spawned down bottom. Arrow's going to fly on forward, but they're unable to land the stun lock, so they're going to turn to the Silencer instead. Try and take the Global Silence out of the equation, but he's able to get the ultimate off before they secure the kill. And now Radiant, they could just look to clean up. All they needed was a little bit of control to help out in that skirmish. And now Seimei, he can chase down Delul inside the river. A 4th member going down, soon to be a 5th as well, as Radiant find the wipe.
Oh my, that felt so forced from spawn. They missed the stun and the arrow, and then Jikra gets hooked. They had no roar as well. They look kind of tilted with the way they're playing. Potatu not having a very clean game. Left his lane really early to go bot just for a silencer kill, lost his tower. Having a lot of trouble recovering.
Just doesn't even seem like there's too much of a recovery plan here for the Tiny. There's no one that you can... I guess maybe Tiny and Mirana can look to roam, potentially with the nighttime coming up shortly?
It feels kind of hard. Might be doesn't matter. They have like this Ricky on their team. Probably something new they're trying. Beastmaster is kind of farm though. Almost has his helm too. 700 gold away. It's definitely a strong timing for them. Their Monkey King also going for Battle Fury for this, so they're not really in a rush this game.
Does feel a little bit unfortunate though for Jikro, considering he had such a good lane and then those 2 deaths really slowing down this Battle Fury timing.
Yeah, it does. His Battle Fury should have been like completed around this time, but kinda is what it is. Game feels similar to the Fnatic game one earlier, where Armel was playing Tiny, and you just have 2 cores that are not really ready to fight.
And maybe you could be looking at the... It's going to take a while, but the Ag Shard for Delul, they're looking to try and give some space over the Ricky for him to complete this. Shard and Tower and play for that. Potter 2. Oh no, man. He just wants some space. This Tiny just wants a little bit of me time to work towards the Blink Dagger, but the boy is on Radiant, making sure that it's not going to be a possibility at all.
Yeah, not having a great game, but he is still closer to his dagger than he was before. Fortunately, feeding away some gold. Dalul close to his shard, like you said. We'll have in 1 creep. If he gets it. Same May hunting.
Seems like really the item they're looking for though is the Helm of the Overlord, so Kamizu has this one now completed.
Oh no.
Hello? What could be the play coming up from spawn now that you have this Helm of the Overlord? Are you looking to try and force a team fight around mid? You get a kill potentially into an objective?
I think you just want to kick people out of bot lane so the beast can constantly apply pressure there. I don't think anything else matters for them right now. I say that, but they're making a play towards Moody. Goodbye, Moody.
It was nice knowing you, good sir. Easy kill, and they got the catapult as well to play with. Only, again, 1 point in the inner base, like you mentioned, in kind of the interesting skill build out of Kamizu. So, Tower's not going to fall at a rapid rate. It will still fall fast, but might have some time for Radiant to be able to react and kind of set the formation up to potentially defend the tower.
Valkyrie's on the way. Might not expect the sleeping dart though. Oh, just get hit by it. He's in trouble.
Now that he is indeed. Jump through with the follow-up control. Beautiful reveal of the Aghanim shot from Delul.
Oh, that's so frustrating to play against. Oh, another one mid lane. No arrow for a second.
Oh no, he's gonna pop out underneath the silence AoE. Another kill for them to find. Potter 2 getting involved as well. This is Blink now completed out of the Tiny. Some really nice sequence of events for Spawn.
Yep, looking real good. Just some pickoffs with the vision from Beast and the Ricky. Very annoying to play against. Purple Paradox kind of have to be a bit more tight. Punch has his Aghanims now as well. Bounty looking. They're looking for more. They want to go.
Oh, they see Delul. Bro, Ricky can't get the jump away. Had a member nearby, but now they know where Kamizu is as well. So Seimei can catch up. Valky can even fly over the tree line as well. So the easy chase down. A pep in his step goes the Ember. 8-1 and 4. Another incredible start here for the position 2 on Purple Paradox.
Yeah, they're definitely very strong now with the punch. X Bounty Hunter has a gem now. They want to take over the map. Doesn't want to deal with this invis from the Ricky and the Mirana. I like this purchase a lot. I think it's really good from them.
Mid lane?
And
Again, the dart into the arrow, and Jikro's gonna try and play around with the ultimate, feeling like he needs that extra damage, but second death here for Valky.
yeah, it's kind of painful, but I'm not really sure what you can do against that. Might just need the Tuskar to follow you around. He's close to his dagger.
You mentioned that, like, the Tusk snowball is not gonna be easy. He kind of has to snowball through the target.
Yeah, there's a smoke screen. It's kind of annoying, but I mean, you can always just walk in front and tank the arrow too, you know.
Yep. That's a good point.
Make sure Ember doesn't die. Mid lane, trying to set up once again. Ooh, I'm not sure it is the guy you want to go for though. I don't look to commit, just a lot of pressure here.
No, let's hit the smoke. Radiant. Oh, they're just gonna force the issue. Alright, why not?
Tower is under attack.
They do scout this out though. Dire well aware thanks to the Hawks positioning.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Yeah,
under
no
attack.
Wukong though, and no BKB on Jikro. I'm not sure if they can take this fight.
They're coming. Philizla. First point of contact here for Spawn. Arrow's gonna fly.
Arrow?
The global silence should be able to cover them for the moment. They're unable to get the chain control, but the Pudge, he'll still go down at the moment. Can they commit to
Roshan?
try and bring Roshan down, as Potter 2 is going to be able to snag the Aegis, and now it's all Dire's team fight. They've got control of the areas. Radiant need to try and disengage and cut their losses.
Oh, that was a big steal. I thought Valky got the Aegis, but Poratu ended up picking it up. That's so big for Spawn. And the gem as well. What a big
Ooh.
swing.
Yeah, they are the ones now with the momentum on their side, and more time for Jikroy. This is BKB, I believe, completed now for the Monkey King.
Yeah, Spawn in a really good spot now. In the back of that team fight.
Kamizu's even got a bunch of gold as well. Considering about the Aghanim shard at the moment for the Beastmaster. Potter 2 as well. We mentioned kind of the difficulties that the Tiny had throughout a lot of the early game, but just the injection of gold he was able to find. Almost, yeah, but he didn't die in that fight, so a lot of experience, a lot of gold given over. Almost Echo Saber now completed, which he does have some targets that he is going to be able to blow up. Really importantly is it's going to be the Silencer if he can catch him out.
Speaking of blow up, Valky in the bot lane. Staying a bit too long, has no mana. I wonder if he'll be in trouble. They do see him. They're running after him. Oh, they want him. They know he has no mana.
TPs are starting to come on over. This is a really deep attempt from Spawn. Let's see if they're going to be penalized for it. Wukong Command will give them a decent amount of control behind the T2 tower, but Jikroy playing with the BKB, there's going to be no response from Radiant, as the Pudge is unable to TP down, so Jikroy is going to leap on over towards Moody. 3 for 1, and now we have the Bounty Hunter. Could be an issue. Oh, alright,
Radiant's
Shuriken.
bottom tower is under attack.
Are they going to go in?
No way.
88's here. Buyback into the global silence. There's no second life for Jikroy. Lands the boundless strike with the bonus life steal, but it's not going to matter. A huge buyback out of Moody as Spawn team just get too overzealous with that attempt.
Yeah, they were not ready for that fight. It's a good buyback from Moody. Pudge getting the gem back, that's really huge.
Back and forth. Like you said, just not ready really for the silencer buyback. Was able to kind of level the playing field there. Had the numbers disadvantage, but a big ultimate to help them out. And... oh.
Valky stealing the ancient stack from his Pudge. Almost has Aghanims. I love it. 50 gold away. It's a huge item for him. Pudge also close to his BKB. They're hitting some really strong timings here.
Smoke
Oh, the
up.
smoke.
They're losing a great spot to be able to pop this, but they're still going to be able to get the jump. They've got the vision. Same running around with the gem. Fearless will end up going down though. Hook really late to try and protect him. They might go for Kamizu instead though. Yeah, Velki able to fly over the tree line thanks his picked up scepter.
They're so strong right now.
Under attack.
I guess one concern for Radiant could be their potential to take towers. Is kind of an issue I see with that lineup at the moment. You can definitely get all the kills you want in the world. You're fine with taking Roshan, but Pudge is kind of not really this objective taker in regards to towers.
Yeah, that's definitely true. I mean, with the bounty, they kind of want to outscale with gold, keep killing people. I think they're in a good situation to do that. You know, it's on spawn where the monkey is kind of the only one who can keep up in the wave. Their heroes are just kind of dying right now. It's a lot on the back of G-Croy, who's going for a Manta style, interestingly.
It's global and track chains as well. You can purge off. Definitely a lot of things that he's able to get rid of with the Manta Dispel. See how valuable that's going to be, however. Doesn't feel like...
I feel like it's big boy items.
Yeah, and Manta is definitely not a big boy item. Same, eh?
Nope.
Great positioning once again.
Oh,
Dude, so much damage, and now Delul just gets blown up. Rebuttal's not going to be there. Kamizu tries to play around with the roll. They're going to jump in, but the global silence is going to be enough to keep the Ember Spirit alive. It's not. Jikroy cleans off the head of the Ember. Now he'll turn to Same as well. They can reclaim the gem, but they might not be able to reclaim the team fight as Velki with the buyback gets straight on top of the Pudge's location to help bring down Jikroy. As Velki can do it by himself. Still going to be cautious though as Potter 2 tries to bring him down. Needs a little bit more damage, but he can't find it. The remnant out will just keep him alive as Velki holds his nerve.
what a buyback. Arcane Rune as well. He really wanted that fight. This gets so much done. They do get the gem back on Fearless. Furisla. No, his name confuses me, man. I'm sorry.
Oh, don't worry, dude. It's every game when I see it as well.
Oh, Moody. Goodbye, Moody.
It's good knowing you, sir. Get up on ILA. Just take him out. Get rid of the trash.
I'm trash. That's mean.
Nothing against the player, man.
It's just a hero.
Bro,
Silencer.
just to...
Trash.
Oh, I mean, Silencer, how many deaths you got? 6 ain't too bad.
Yeah, 6 in as well. Becoming smarter. OG Croy. Kinda in trouble here.
Bottom tower has fallen.
Jumps away just in time.
See, they're kind of...
They're waiting. Oh, he doesn't go down. Okay.
Both sides kind of connected at the hip at the moment.
Are scanning.
3-member ganking squad out of Radiant down bottom, and Dire, they've got 4 heroes kind of sweeping inside their jungle, making sure it's safe and sound for them to be able to continue with their farm.
Yeah, like you said, Radiant, they have this advantage, but they have no way of pushing towers, so everyone's just kind of hunting for kills. Meanwhile, Dire Jikroy does complete his Manta style, continuing to scale. Will eventually get to the point where he can carry his team.
Oh, what does he have to be concerned about in a game like this for the Monkey King? You said he had to kind of put his big boy pants on.
I feel like he needs to kill people with his BKB. Once his BKB runs out, if the Ember doesn't die, the Pudge doesn't die, he will die for sure.
Okay. See if that's going to be the case in this team fight. Is Potter 2? Oh no, the Global Silence doesn't give them anything as well. A big window now for Spawn to look to occupy the map for potential 100 seconds now with the Global on cooldown. That has been a really impactful ultimate for Radiant.
Radiant's top tower has
Yeah, kind of. Kind of nervous on the trigger finger there. Tried to save his Tuskar, but even if the Tuskar made it out, I don't think it would have been too worth it to use the global like that.
This gives them Spawn an opportunity now to be able to set up some observer wards for this second roast. They've got some great vision control of the game so far. Radiant do still hold the gem, however, so if they can get back out on the map, see if they can look to try and de-ward.
Running with the pack.
We're prepared out. They are picking out the ward. They know.
Radiant's bottom
Oh,
tower
this
is under
arrow? Arrow's coming. They do get first luck. Do they commit? Yep.
They will indeed. 88, a little bit too late with the hook, and meanwhile off to the left side, Jikroy drops the Wukongs, but there's no way to lock Sayame into place.
Oh, Jikroy. Nope. Doesn't choose to commit on Valky. It's very close to his BKB. Has the Cloak of Flames now too if he wants
Ooh.
it. It's really strong.
Did they... I don't know if they smoked onto the ward. Valky's
I
got a
do not
remnant to be able to rejoin the team. Great
Oh.
BKB reaction! 88 gets to jump in, but Jikroy, look at the turnaround. The monkey should be okay for the moment. Will pop his own magic community. He's got to continue in pursuit. He can leap on forward to close the distance as 88 completely isolated from the team. It's all going to be up to Valky to turn the team fight around, but he won't have the capability to do so. As Spawn won't have to worry about the global silence coming out too late there from Moody Silencer, and that's now the dieback on the Ember, so big opportunities for Spawn to get some objectives now.
Yeah, it looks like they are starting to have damage issues. Jikroy didn't even press his BKB for the first half of the fight. Not worried about anything threatening him. They will get Rosh here. This last pick Monkey King showing its power. Even without Wukong, he did so much that fight. Valky no buy.
They're going for it. See if he can time it on Filzon. Opened up some slots. A little bit too early with the jump in, however.
It's a very big smoke screen.
Roshan has fallen into the depths. Radiant's middle tower is
Wagon him shard on the tiny now. Feeling a bit stronger. We feel Radiant's lineup starting to fall off in
lane.
terms of damage.
Oh, this is... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Just gets the BKB off on Sayame. That would have been really important if they were able to kill off the bounty hunter and get the gem back.
Yeah, very lucky for the bounty there. A bit too far on Travis. Spawn heading to the bot lane, wanna claim this tier 2 tower and finally the outpost as well.
Commiser? A little bit cautious at the moment.
He's tracked, man, but he ain't scared.
Oh, again. Hook's going to be off
Ain't
the
scared.
mark. Rest of the
Oh
team
my.
is starting to move over. They might be a little bit too late, though. Commiser goes down
Radiant's
without any rebuttal from Spawn.
That's kinda interesting. He didn't even try to roar. Maybe some miss micro.
Potter 2 now. The smoke after the kill, they're going to look to try and get more into the grave, Potter 2. Instant turnaround with the BKB. Oh, it's a very awkward snowball in, unfortunately, with the Lotus Orb. Again, early with the trigger with the Global Silence. Now, Jikroy is going to provide them firm control of the area, but they can just look to kite it. Wukong's to no avail, as they're doing an incredible job to avoid Jikroy throughout the team fight. Just dancing in and out is Valky with the remnants. Such an incredible job from Valky. They're going to consider about catching up to the Monkey King, but he's been able to pull the plug out of the team fight and get out with his own life.
It was really good from Purple Paradox, recognizing that they were down the Beastmaster and they could take a fight. Dodged the Wukong completely. Unfortunately, Jikroy gets his Skadi just in time to miss the last hit onto the punch as he walks away.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Cool item as well from the Pudge. Oh, Jikroy. Oh no, they see the Monkey King. He's got Aegis. He's got BKB for the next life as well. Spawn is starting to respawn. Let's gonna see if he can survive long enough. Jikru will turn with the BKB. Boundless strike, but it's not enough to get the kill. So he's gonna be forced to leap on forward into the river. But now he doesn't have the potential to close the distance afterwards. But that's where Delul can come into play. He'll cancel the silence's TP. And is now going to jump on forward to try and catch up to some of the more members as well. As again, the Tusk once again snowball into the blink away. But the Sleeping Dart back up in the arsenal. Delul will make sure Tusk will not live to see another day.
Under attack.
Yeah, Jikroy, way too strong right now. Needed a bit too much resource to kill him the first time. Couldn't kill him the second time. Turns around, kills the Pudge. Same May, playing on the edge. Yeah, Bounty had a Halberd queued up as well, but decided to go for the Aether Lens instead. Feel like they need to stack up on these items. Some Shivas, some E-Blades, you know, just to play around with the Monkey BKB, because he's really unkillable during his BKB right now.
It really feels like it can just get to the stage where, you know, when Kamizu completes this Blink Dagger very shortly, it does look like he's considering about the BKB. He's hesitant. You're holding a lot of gold at the moment, but for Spawn, you have this potential just to blink in raw in with the Wukongs as well, and a really valuable call will go down.
Yeah, we only see 1-4 stuff on the side of Purple Paradox right now. Tusk going for a Lotus Orb.
Smoke up, Spawn. Moonlight as well in combination with this. They've got the bottom lane completely shoved out. The counter smoke as well from Radiant.
Are scanning.
They know they're gonna wrap around.
Oh, they're going to see the creep wave get killed off. Jikru flying through the tree line, trying to provide the information. Moody can't be the first one to glow down. They're going to start with the global silence. Hook's going to be there. A lot forced out early on, and it looks like they want nothing to do with the team fight. Oh, down to the south, actually. Jump in, Jikru. Well, it's not there to protect him at the moment. Kamizu, he's vulnerable, dancing in and out he goes with a Wukong command, but again, they're lacking the control to keep the heroes locked inside the ring. Velky's going to be okay for the moment. 88 also will be fine. So what was looking like a really rocky start to the fight from Radiant, in fact, will be an okay team fight from them.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. They kind of committed to the top side chasing the silencer, and Velky and Seimei kind of were fighting their own battle on the bot side. Ended up trading. Pretty good for them. Pudge doesn't die as well. Moody has the item build queued up, the 4 Wraith Band in his quick buy.
Interesting.
He's ready. It's like, we need damage. I'm coming.
Heck yeah. 35-minute Wraith Bands for the damage component.
Top lane, Powder 2. No, this gets out.
Chilling.
Same way. Aghanim Shard on the Bounty Hunter. Oh, this is cool. I wonder what he's gonna do with it.
Easy shot.
You get to turn your teammates in V.
Interesting.
I wonder why he bought this.
Yeah.
Just to get the initiation. Come on, in via punch, let's go. Oh, Kimizu. Goodbye, Kimizu.
Oh, they're even gonna TP in. Alright, Jikru forced to cancel that, so no TP now for the Monkey King to play with. I don't know if they saw his TP, so they might not be aware of this.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower
Kimizu
is under attack.
kind of having a rough one. Decides to go for the dagger instead of the BKB.
I'll force them back, at least at the moment it's going to be Velky.
Dire's
We can't
top tower
see the difficulties again with Radiant's potential to take objectives. They only tickled that T2 tower top. Oh, Potter 2. He's still venturing really far forward. Global Silence used early on. They're going to try and turn it back around with a hook. holding Potter 2 directly into place, but they're going to be cautious about the Wukongs. It's in a perfect position, but Radiant, they can just look to disengage, doing an incredible job to kite Jikrui, and there's nothing the Monkey King can do at the moment. He's going to be cautious now with the Remnant. Ooh, not enough mana for Melky to play with. Hesitant about looking to jump on 4, but again, these past couple of team fights been really favoring Radiant. Maybe not now, though. They're a little bit split for the moment. Targeting down to the tusk, but the Blast Freak's going to be able to protect him for the moment. And Jikrui, he's vulnerable. Separated from the team. The Dismember to hold him in, but they're just looking to deal with the supporting cask. And then they can go back for the Monkey King after to spawn. They've completely lost all the momentum as just Radiant have their number for the past couple of team fights.
And the Wraith Band's on silencer, turning the whole game around.
Let's go. Another Wraith Band now picked up.
The Halberd coming out on the monkey, he can't do enough damage for his item build right now. He basically has no damage items, really needs the Daedalus. It's so hard for him to fight without his BKB.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Looks like they should be able to get a tower as well now.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
First T2 tower of the game for the boys on Purple Paradox. Going to be able to get the outpost control, and this is as soon as Roche spawns as well.
Silencer even buys the shard for more int. I love this. Let's go, Moody. It feels really hard for the Monkey King to do damage in fights right now. Just Purple Paradox kiting really well.
Yeah. Yep, they are indeed. Not going to get it even easier for them to play. Let's see who they give the Scepter to. Is it going to be Philoslo? It is. Alright. This kit can really provide them a lot. Now it gives you a great way to be able to address the Wukongs if you want to. Because recently the Wukongs has not really been an issue. They haven't been combining stuns with the Monkey King's ultimate lately.
Yeah, that's true. Croy. Definitely a lot of Wukongs in the middle of the fight, but no one's really in them.
Dire's top tower
We'll see. Oh, say May spots Travins. We'll choose to run away though. Travins doesn't realize he's tracked. Top lane, G-Croy, setting up.
is under attack.
We'll stop the TP. Seimei, Kimizu,
Again.
oh no, Kimizu.
Oh, not like this. Kimizu's going to have to use a defensive role. Bottom lane.
Bottom tower
Potato's on his shenanigans. Just the right game here for the Tiny. He'll get the tier 3 tower, but it'll come at a cost of his own life. Mid lane. Oh, Velky, nice slide dodge. And he misses out on the arrow as well. Velky dodged the dagger and the arrow with the second use of the slide thanks to the 25 talent.
Oh, what a player.
Oh,
BKB.
dude, 343. What are you doing, man?
That's me. I clicked it. Clicked it in my voice. I feel you. I will not compliment anyone anymore. That was a normal play from the Ember Spirit in the mid lane.
Just a classic average play. Nothing crazy.
All Ember players dodge everything with slide.
Let's see what the
Looking for a hook. The bane of Purple Paradox's lineup right now. The tower.
oh, kick down. Lotus Orb's even going to drag him further outside the base. So a free kill for them to find. Travins is going to buy back, but see if they can force it out. They definitely should be able to. They're going to go for top instead. They got a catapult along with a full creep wave as well to play with. That's definitely going to help out a little bit with their damage issues.
Lucky low on mana. Does have the cheese though.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I'm going to need to see Aurora into a Wukong's or even a toss back from Patata too, but Unable to find the combination at the moment. Wukong's going to be laid down. Directly
Pudge
on
is
top of the Aegis respawn as well. The Pudge might be in some trouble. Can they get any way to reposition? And Jikro, there we go. Now they take a fight on top of the Wukong, and they will come out on top. But maybe Valky has something else to say about it. A Remnant in and out. He's going to be able to refresh as well, but he doesn't have the mana. Valky now first hit bash out of Jikro, and what can he do? Stands his ground, but Valky just no response. The Jikro finally will be able to come out on top. Batata 2 with a triple kill, but 88, he wants something else to say about this. A silence to stop the dismember. Once again, a buyback from Valky to turn the team fight around, as in goes the Ember Spirit, and down goes Spawn.
Some pretty nice buybacks. We'll buyback on Jikroy.
What's a big buyback? Heavy commitment. They're going to try and bring down 88. They won't be able to do so. They'll look at the turnaround and back up to a decent amount of health. And the hook as well. 88 is just styling on them. Making play after play. Chains is out. If they kill off the Monkey King, it might be game. But look at the turnaround. It's all on Moody. He's the carry now. He's the real core. The Aghanim Shard stacking up the damage. All the glaives they need to be able to kill off Spawn. And that should be it.
Look at his int. My god, he's so smart.
He's going Deso.
Oh, let's go Moody. I'm a Moody fan.
I'm a Moody fan. The big brain plays out of Moody. Look at this. Onto the tier 4 towers they go when the G's are dropped. It's Radiant. Purple Paradox able to find a 2-0 victory over Spawn team.
What a game. Looked kind of even at some point, and then Monkey King kind of fell off. Didn't really get to hit anyone towards the later part of the game. Beastmaster getting caught a bit too much here and there. Everything kind of snowballed in there.
Definitely was a back and forth game though, like you said. We have 91 kills, dude. 91 kills in 44 minutes. Just these guys, they don't know how to stop, man. Valky had another incredible game, dude. This is 2 series in a row where Valky has just performed at such a high level. Again,
normal performance.
Normal performance. Okay, we can't sing the praises too much here from Valky. You might get. We still can't continue to curse the man, but man, again, my eyes are on him, and Purple Paradox are playing incredibly well. Another 2-0 victory for them. They're going to be able to bump themselves up to 5-1 now, so they are in 2nd position. A great start for Purple Paradox so far throughout the group stages. The kind of second Mongolian stack, so to say, stack team, and yeah, they're doing an incredible job so far. It's the question of, can they continue with the momentum? But, well, they're going to have a break. Tomorrow, their series will be very difficult, though. They get the debut series versus Geek Fam. So, we'll see. This is a lot of momentum for them. Let's see if they can ride that wave into day 5 of the groups for Purple Paradox. But we are not done just yet with day 4. We've still got one more series. It's going to be Execration versus Neon Atomic. Don't go anywhere, guys. 2 fresh new teams battling out. We'll see you guys after the break.